Hello everyone, Sara Bierman here, Business Agility Coach for AgileDad, and it's time for today's episode of the Daily Stand-Up. Let's get started. This week I'm continuing the series about living agile. Last week I shared the importance of creating a vision and tips for staying positive in your pursuits. Today I'll share one of the hardest lessons about living agile, pausing for reflection and adjusting accordingly. Pausing for reflection is hard because many of us don't like to be idle. We prefer to be busy because being productive feels rewarding and can be a good distraction from our worries or stress. But pausing to reflect on our efforts is not only necessary to ensure our actions are aligned with our goals, but also required to recharge our batteries. Most of us live in a world that values being busy, and the idea of stopping to take a breath or reflect on your experiences can be seen as selfish, egotistical, or lazy. Learning to take time to take care of myself, both physically and emotionally, was something I struggled with for years. It wasn't just the financial or time cost of getting a massage or sitting to meditate that made it impossible to completely relax and reap the benefits of those activities. But spending time on myself when there was always so much else to do seemed counterproductive. In agile software development, the retrospective can be the least favorite ritual for the team. Most teams want to keep building software and dislike meetings, similar to most people that don't like pausing to look back on what they could have improved. But while it can be challenging to facilitate those meetings, they are essential to the growth and productivity of the team. And if they're done regularly, the team, like yourself, will see the value of slowing down and learning from the past. During a retrospective, the team is typically asked 3 or 4 questions and encouraged to comment under each question for the first 10 minutes that they'll later discuss with the entire team. The first question is, what went well? This can include anything a team member sees as positive, including kudos or thank yous to other team members. The second question, what didn't go well, is the bucket for negatives, and team members are asked to keep those comments from being personal or attacking others. The third question, what did I learn, can be related to the first or second questions, but are typically more personal to the team member. The fourth question, not always asked from my experience, but still valuable, is what confuses me. This can be a most interesting section to discuss as a group because often the same items puzzle more than one person. I'm not saying that you should have a personal retrospective with your family every 2 weeks, but maybe you should check in with yourself once or twice a month with similar questions. If it feels beneficial to include friends or family in your insights, then make sure you're mindful about how you present that to them, as it could be misunderstood without the proper context. If you first explain why you're sharing this information, they're more likely to receive it how you would like them to. The purpose behind a retrospective is to be mindful, to take a pulse on where you are right now and what you've just experienced. One of the best ways to practice mindfulness is with meditation. Meditation doesn't require anything special like a certain space, position, or guide. All you need to do is focus on your breathing. At first, your mind may go off and think about what else you should be doing or worrying that you're not meditating correctly, but the goal is to redirect your attention back to your breath and to your body, to reconnect with yourself. If meditating seems daunting, there are many other ways that you can practice being mindful. Being mindful just means being in the present moment, without thought of the past or future. I like taking a shower, sitting outside, listening to nature, or coloring. I find that when I'm doing something that doesn't require much mental effort, ideas and solutions can just seem to come to me. Practicing mindfulness is also great for days when I'm not feeling my best. We all have down days when getting out of bed and putting on real clothes feels like an accomplishment. And that's okay. Your body and mind is letting you know that you need to slow down. Maybe instead of an intense workout, go for a walk. Or instead of watching TV, just close your eyes and listen to music. Give yourself permission to not be busy for a day or two. I have found that when I allow my body and mind some downtime, my creativity and energy always reemerges. Especially during the last year, with more of us working from home, stressed out about COVID, and having so many questions without good answers about what happens next. Burnout and mental illness are on the rise. If you're facing any of these issues, I highly recommend reaching out for help, even if it's only to a close friend or family member. I know asking for help is something I struggle with, but everyone needs support and assistance sometimes. As a recap, make time daily, weekly, or monthly to reflect on your actions and adjust as needed. Focus on results, feelings, and outcomes. Make time to practice being mindful and allowing your body and mind to recharge. Ask for help or collaborate with others you trust to determine what is the next best step when you are unsure. Questions to ask yourself and journal about to make sure you are adjusting your actions to align with your vision. What is going well right now? What actions or behaviors do I need to continue to perform at the level I want to? What is not going well right now? What small changes can I make to try again? What have I learned recently? And how has what I've learned support what I'm doing or not doing? And lastly, what confuses me? What resources can I find that will help me find the clarity that I need? Happy Wednesday. I hope you make some time to pause and reflect this week and find small adjustments to stay aligned with your goals. Remember to stay focused, keep it simple, and you will be successful.